everybody, my name is Apinya Shinglek, and today I'm going to give my research presentation. The topic is family failure due to capitalism and dictatorship in TV series The Politician. My presentation will last about 8 minutes. If you have any questions, please save them until the end. I have divided my presentation into 5 parts, which are family ideology, capitalism, dictatorship, family failure, and conclusion. Firstly, when we talk about family, this also has a complicated definition because nowadays there are several styles and forms of family in our society. However, I have selected one family ideology presented by Mark Bench to be my analytical theory. He says that to be a happy family, there should be communication, respect, empowerment, acceptance, task delegation, organization, and resiliency. And besides, I strongly believe that they should have no politics in the family because this will lead to family breakdown because as it destroys love in the family. And The Politician, it is a Netflix TV series that reviews the political oriented family, which are capitalism and dictatorship. So to start with capitalism, it is an economical concept that one are allowed to freely invest and seek for their benefits in the market. Capitalism focuses on the importance of the money as money is used as a medium in the exchange goods in the market, and they also play with the self-interest of the people, that people have the liberty to invest whatever they are interested in. And capitalism also has a competitive system because many people tend to invest in the goods that will bring the highest benefit and income. And capitalism creates the materialism in the market because there's several types of goods and products that people can choose from. And for the business owner, the capitalism creates the pressure due to the high expectation to gain the higher benefits of the business owners. So in The Politician, the Herbert family reveals the characteristic of capitalism in the family. Firstly, the image of the family that is presented through the wealthy family. Keaton Hobart, he is a businessman, and they also reveals the self-interest of the people. That Payton, he wants to be a president of the United States, that he wants other people in the family to make his team to be successful. And the materialism that you can see from the third picture, that Martin and Luther try to murder Creighton because they want to get the will of the house. And lastly, the competitive system. Martin and Luther try to get rid of Payton by scaling him because he was to be only heirs of the property. And the Sloan family, they reveals the capitalism characteristic in the family as the image of the family that is present through the wealthy family. And they also depict the high pressure of Astrid that it is caused from her father's high expectation, Theo. In the story, Theo has the high expectation for Astrid to win on whatever competition that Astrid compared, especially the school election. And next, the dictatorship. It is a political concept that one with the stronger can exercise their power over others. So I have divided the characteristic of dictatorship into 2 parts. The first one is dictator that will be strong, authoritative, intelligent, and tricky. And at the same time, the followers that will be opposite, and they will be weak, brainwashed, blind from the truth. But however, the victim of the dictatorship, they tend not to focus on this weaknesses because they are provided with a good living condition. And Dusty Jackson, she reveals the characteristic of dictator in the family as she is strong and intelligent. She knows how to use infinity to earn the benefit from the society to her, and she also commanding as she commands infinity to do whatever she wants. For example, she commands infinity to take pay and offer for being the vice president candidate of the school. And lastly, she also tricky because she makes the rumor about infinity illness to gain the welfare from the society. Infinity Jackson, she reveals the followers of the dictatorship characteristic in the family. Firstly, she is weak as she needs to surrender to whatever Dusty commands her to do. And she is to take pen and offer even though she doesn't want that. And moreover, she also brainwashed because she is made to believe that she has a cancer, even though she doesn't have in the reality. She also bright from the tooth. But however, Infinita seemed not to forget all the weaknesses that Dusty make her to be because she enjoys the celebrity life that Dusty show her. However, because of those characteristics adapted by the political concepts, they lead to the sorrowful ending because all of those family they broke up at the end of the story. Firstly, the Hobart. Keaton kicks Peyton and Georgina out of the will because Keaton perceived that Georgina and Peyton no longer give him a benefit anymore, and it showed the lack of flexibility in the family because the family members also forget on their goal and their benefit, and moreover, Peyton's dreams become too frightened Georgina feeling, and they show the lack of empowerment because it discouraged the family member instead of encourage them. And they also forget on the wrong support and they forget on the money more than love and understanding. They believe that money can bring the dreams of the family member to come true, but in reality, it does not. And the Sloan family, at the end of the story, as they call the police to alert Theon and run away from home, this family failure because they don't have the communication in the family. They have the misunderstanding in the family as they get the high pressure from her father, and at the same time, her father Theo puts a lot of high expectation to his daughter. And after Esther quitting from the election, Theo also blamed Esther for quitting, and they show the discouragement in the family instead of comforting her. And lastly, the Jackson Infinity begins to revolt and run away from home, and they show the failure of the dictatorship that failed the family because this family is governed by the hierarchical system and there's no respect and no organization exists in the family because Dusty she create the rules that is not reliable to control Infinity life, and they show that Infinity does not have the right to fight for herself and does not have the right to choose whatever she wants to do in the family. And lastly, this comes to my conclusion. So there should be no politics in the family as they will substitute the genuine love in the family. And eventually the family members will no longer members, but the politician who always seeks for their benefit. As you can see from the story, the politician reveals the failure of the political-oriented family that it leads to family breakdown because many people turn to be politician more than member of the family who provide love and understanding to each other. And this is the end of my presentation. If you have any question, please feel free to comment and I will be pleased to answer later. Thank you.